Okay. So in this video, I want to go over how to navigate your way through the Grant Cardone Sales Training University. So, as you know, Grant Cardone, he is the man. He is known as America's top sales trainers in the world. And as you'll probably be following him around, and you've seen that he's promoted some really good products and courses in the field of sales. So I first came across Grant Cardone about 2 years ago, and just quickly is I bought some of his books and products and I applied it into my life. At the time, I was a BDM for a large company, and I applied some of these techniques, and I was able to bring in quite a lot of money as well for the company. So his stuff works. And yeah, last year I signed up to his Grant Cardone Sales Training University, and so far it's gone. It's really good. I've been applying it in my life, and I've been seeing lots of great great results. So here it is. When you go to the web page, you'll come across this one here. So this is a bit of a information about the Grant Cardone Sales Training University. So you got Selling 101, Basics, Understanding the Buyer, Sales Process, Theory of Closing, and so much more. So obviously, you need to stay motivated in this. So there's a really good course on how to stay motivated, and there's also other really great courses, not just to do with sales, but personal finance and live events as well. So let's have a look at it. If you go to sign in, it comes up with username and password. So once you've purchased it, you just enter it in there. And once you've signed in, it'll bring you up to the Sales Training University. So it comes up with this homepage here, and you can go to his Cardone Mastermind group. So this happens every Tuesday, I believe. And I think at the moment it's Stephen Spray who's doing the mastermind. He's really good. He goes throughout the entire course, and he answers any questions, and it's all live as well. So it's really great. There's also an archive that they record, and they just upload every time they go through a mastermind session, and you can just go back and view it as well. The training center, this is where you'll be going into a lot as well. I'll go into this one later on. This is where you learn how to become a master closer. And then obviously there's handling objections as well. So in this section here, let's say that you're in a live sales environment, and you need to quickly jump in and figure out how to handle some of these objections. You just quickly go there and click on select, and then it just comes up with all these things. So yeah, anyway, here you can see the report card, the favorites, calendar, file vault, usage, and everything. So these are really good metrics. It shows you how many times you've logged in this month, and your training activity as well. This is really good. It shows you how much you've passed and failed and in progress as well, and your recent training as well. So let's get straight into it. Let's have a look at the training center. So if you click on this one, so what happens is that, it just shows you the mastermind. Just go continue. All right. So what happens now is that if you're just starting off Grant Cardone Sales Training University, you might want to just do this just for the certification. So there's 3 certifications. You've got the beginner, intermediate, and then you've got advanced. And then if you're doing the certification, you want to go through this one. In full curriculum, this gives you the entire series of all the modules, so you can just go in, just pick what you want, and get out and go for another one. So this one here, this contains a lot of other content that is similar to the sales, but it just it just helps you become like a better person, I guess. So that's exclusive Cardone content. Sales for Life, this is all about social selling and making money, and making money through social media and selling as well. So that's social selling foundations there. And later on, if you choose to upgrade, you can get access to these other ones. So there's Damon on Demand, there's Hiring Academy, you've got the DISC personality assessment as well. This is really good. I actually got this from another person, but this goes into personality, so it's really good. I think it's important to learn a lot about personality and how you can relate to others. This is very important. Okay, so let's have a look at the Cardone certification. So I'm actually just going through the intermediate. I finished beginner last year, so I'm going through intermediate. There's quite a lot of courses, so if you go into one of the certifications, it gives you these major sections. So take for example, if I were to go into Theory of Closing, it comes up with all the modules. That's so what happens is that there's a certification, then there's a segment, no, sorry, then there's modules such as theory of closing, and then there's segments. So let's say if I were to go into theory of closing a deal, then you've also got other videos that's contained within this little mini module or course. So as you can see, you got all the list of all the modules there, and each of these videos, it's only about 2 or 3 minutes. So if you click on it, I'll just give you an example. So this is just gonna reset one of my. Hang on, this is gonna reset one of my what you call it, one of my settings. So now it's saying that. But anyway, this is what it looks like. So it comes up, you go play.
Okay, to close a deal is defined by the dictionary
Awesome.
as the ability to come to an end
So
and complete an agreement.
So you can see that Grant, he looks like 10 years younger here in this one. I don't know what time you're looking at Grant Cardone, but like this is about 10 years younger or something. So obviously he made this video quite some time ago, but don't be fooled by the quality of the video. Just focus on the content. This is what's really most important, and this one really applies to. It's still applicable today. So yeah. So if you go through these courses, don't worry too much about the video. Just focus straight on the content, and don't worry. This is not only you don't just get videos like this. You got the current ones, and then you got like some other ones a bit later, and so forth. So it's a bit of a mix. It's really good. You got a section here where you can put in your notes as well. It is really effective. So every time when I'm watching a module, so when Grant's talking like this, I'll just go in and I'll just start like close the ability to come to an end and complete agreement.
My definition of closing is a service. And I'd like you to use this one. A service.
So you can put in your notes, and this actually gets recorded. This gets recorded in the system. So later on, you can go back and you can check out all the notes that you've done. So it's really good. So as you can see, it's about 2 or 3 minutes. Sometimes it goes to about 6 minutes, sometimes 10, but most of the time it's about 2 minutes. So you can just jump in, get a video, and just take some notes. One cool thing about this is that at the end of the video, an image pops up, and you can actually do the tests. So it's pretty good.
This skill called the closing represents about 20%.
So what happens is you're actually given a test, and there's usually about 3 to 5 questions, and it's usually true or false questions, and you also have a few items as well that you can pick and choose. And if you got to pass it 100% to pass this particular video, and then you move on to the next one. It's really good. This is the first time I've actually gone across an online course that covers like testing as well. Like a lot of people who sell sales training courses, what they do is they just give you the course, and therefore that's it, you're done. But like one thing I really enjoy about Grant is that he actually teaches you the stuff, and he also tests you as well. So he really is authentic. He's being a true salesman. He's actually trying to help you become a better salesperson. A lot of people would just say, here's a course, and they just take your money and that's it, you're by yourself. But he's actually trying to get you to become a master salesman. So I really appreciate that. And yeah, it's fantastic. So let's go back to Cardone certification. Obviously there's other certifications as well, so you want to go into them. But yeah, there's quite a lot of content there. So let's have a look at full curriculum. This is everything. So when you start off, obviously you want to go to the selling basics, and you also have other bits and pieces as well. Personal finance, I also did this through another course of his, so it's really great. And yeah, so that's Grant Cardone Sales Training University. That's a quick rundown of what it is. I actually highly recommend this course. This is actually the best course I've taken on sales training. The modules are very quick to consume and digest. That comes with tests as well. Grant is really engaging. He really knows how to sell, and his stuff really does work. If you don't believe me, just check it out. Just apply a few of the concepts, and you'll find that you'll get some of the results. You get the results that you need as well. So it's fantastic. So I highly recommend Grant Cardone Sales Training University. If you want to know more about it, just click on the link that I've got on this video or on this webpage. And yeah, I hope to see you soon. Thanks.